Hey folks, Mike Dell here, and as always, I am alive. Today's day 104 for me of the I Am Alive Challenge. It was created by Eric Gustafson. He's known as Flax on the blockchain. Also, high five to everyone. It's another challenge created by Nathan Mars to bring people from Twitter to the Hive blockchain. Both of them are really good challenges, something you may want to take a look into. But I wanted to go off normal marketing kind of topic today. Instead of doing that, I really been thinking about all day what I was going to talk about today in this video, and up until right before I pushed record, like so many people say, I really wasn't positive. But I was um, I was reading John Olson's post today, where he's just not even settled in yet. His rest of his family's not even there from moving and all the way across Canada. And he's going through, I know the pain he's going through of having to move and stuff like that. But what that kind of gave me an idea for what I was going to talk about. It's pretty tough. I know most people grow up, they have a hometown, they have a lot of family around, they have the same lifelong friends that they go to school with, they grow up with, they do everything with, sports, whatever, all your recreational things and different things you do growing up, and even coming into an adult. Most people still, they don't even leave their hometown. They live there. Many people live there all their life. I've known people who didn't even hardly leave their county or state or anything like that. I'm not one of those people. My father was military. Uh, so we never lived anywhere more than maybe 2 to 4 years tops without moving. Sometimes we moved across the street. Sometimes we moved down the road a little bit. Other times we moved to a different state. I've moved halfway across the world. Literally, I've lived on Guam twice, and then I've moved from Guam to Florida. So you're talking almost opposite sides of the world. So I know, growing up, I knew moving. That's all I knew was moving to new places, meeting new people, finding new friends. It makes it difficult for kids growing up to go through things like this because you don't have that solid foundation of friendship that you grow up with. So you're always the new guy coming in. You're always meeting new people. You always have to meet new people if you want to be out and do anything. And I wasn't like kids today. I'm a little older, so I was outside. I remember video games. I didn't really see the first, I think the Atari came out when I was like 12 or something like that. Um, so they were there when I got a little bit older as a teenager and stuff like that, but we were still outside. Unless it was like pouring down rain or something like that, we were outside. But Getting off topic there a little bit, back in what I was getting at is that even as an adult, I I remember I went in the military myself. I only moved once because of that though, or twice. I went to school, and then for a few months, and then got my first command and got stationed there, and I was fortunate enough to be able to see a lot of the world because of that, and I got to travel even more. And don't get me wrong, I do love to travel, and I plan on traveling quite a bit more throughout the rest of my life. The world is a beautiful place, and I want to see as much as possible. But even as an adult, I lived in Virginia for like, I don't know, 14 and a half years or something like that. And that's where I was stationed in the military. Um, I don't know how many times I moved. There was several times that I moved while I lived there. And then I moved to Florida, and I've moved multiple times since I lived down here. It's just something I've always done. I've never lived anywhere more in one house, I think, more than maybe 6 years, 7 years tops, or something like that throughout my entire life. So I know the pains of moving and digging up all your stuff and packing it up and moving it, unpacking it, and it just takes, literally, it's like a couple months evolution or whatever. You think, it's just going to be real quick, I'll get over there. But by the time you pack everything up and move everything and get everything turned off, get everything turned on, all the stuff you have to do, it could be pretty overwhelming. But I've done it so many times that it's like practically routine for me. I used to live really light so that I didn't have very much stuff to move because I knew I was going to be moving some point. So I just wanted to share a little difference in what a lot of people are used to in having that comfort of growing up in one spot in that area with all your friends and family and all that being right there and everything. I've lived far from my family. I've had so many friends that I've forgotten how many, and I didn't stay in contact with most of them. There's very few that I ever really did. So things were much different in my life than what they were in many other people that I know of. Um, Now more people are moving, but it's still not quite the same. They still don't have the same experiences of going to multiple schools or showing up in the middle of a school year and having to be introduced into everything as the new guy, stuff like that. But I'll quit on my ramble. I just wanted to share a little bit about different views of how people growing up and things are in society and stuff like that. So I'll end it with that, and I will see you all tomorrow.